The eighth round of talks between India and China were held today at Chushul in Ladakh. Now, while these talks were on, Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat came out with a stern warning. He said India will not accept unilateral change of the situation at the line of actual control. He also said that China is facing consequences of its misadventure at the line of actual control. But does China also see it this way? Will these talks lead to disengagement? Or is there more trouble ahead? Abhishek Bhalla with our top story tonight.
More than 50,000 Indian Army troops remain deployed in a high state of combat readiness in various mountainous locations in eastern Ladakh in sub-zero conditions. Multiple rounds of talks have taken place, with a solution not in the horizon. India's top defense forces officer admitted that the situation at the LAC was anything but comfortable.
The situation along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh remains tense, and the PLA is facing unanticipated consequences of its misadventure in Ladakh because of the Indian Defence Forces' firm and strong response.
India remains steadfast in its demand that China, being the aggressor, should go back to pre-May 2020 position. Preemptive actions carried out by the Indian soldiers to occupy strategic heights near the southern bank of Pangong Tso has limited China's options. General Rawat made it amply clear that Beijing's salami-slicing tactics won't work anymore.
Our posturing is unambiguous. We will not accept any shifting of the line of actual control. In the overall security calculus, border confrontations, transgressions and unprovoked tactical military actions spiraling into a larger conflict cannot therefore be discontinued or discounted.
But the LAC is not the only area of threat. Pakistan's continued efforts to foment trouble at the LOC remains a constant irritant. The Chief of Defence Staff said Pakistan would be foolish to forget India's action at Balakot.
The surgical strikes post-Uri terror attack and the Balakot airstrikes have delivered a strong message that it no longer enjoys the impunity of pushing terrorists across the line of control under the nuclear bogey.
With two nations snapping at its heels, India has been bolstering its strategic ties. The ongoing Mega Malabar exercise in the Indian Ocean is seen as a prelude to future military cooperation among the member nations of the Quad or Quadrilateral Coalition. With Manjeet Negi, Bureau Report, India Today.
And we will talk about this in greater detail. We will talk about the Malabar exercises and also the Special Forces Tri-Services exercises that are happening at the Terse Islands in Andaman. But before that, I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Editor Defence Abhishek Bhalla, who joins us on the broadcast. We also have Lieutenant General Rakesh Sharma, former Fire and Fury co-commander, joining us on the show, and Ambassador Vishnu Prakash for a diplomatic perspective. But Abhishek, to you first. 9 hours, the two co-commanders met for the 8th time. Is there some forward movement on disengagement, or was it more of the same?
Well, Gaurav, this was perhaps one of the shortest dialogues at the co-commander level that we've had over the last 4-5 months, because as you know, that most of these meetings have gone on for more than 12 hours most of the times. But what was important in today's dialogue was that one, there has not been a skirmish over the last 2 months, and the